Okay guys, let's go ahead and get our bacon panned up. I've got my oven already preheated to 375 degrees, which is what the baking instructions are for those biscuits. 375. I normally leave them in there for about 15 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw my bacon in too. So my bacon and biscuits, they will be in there cooking together. Yep, this is another way of cutting down on your cooking time. If food can go in the stove together, I will put it in there. I don't care what it is. I will put it in there. Hey, y'all just gonna cook together. That's how I see it. Hey, it works for me. So I'm not gonna wait for the bacon to get through before I put the biscuits in there. No, the bacon and biscuits can go in there together. Hello. So let's get this bacon open. This is one of my favorite bacons, the Hatfield thick cut bacon. This one in the thick pack, not the skinny pack. Well, I like the flat pack too, but this thick cut, let me get this open. This is one of my favorite bacons. Very flavorful, plenty of meat. It's not all fat. I hate bacon that's all fat and a little bit of meat. I can't stand that. No. So we're gonna have to squeeze this bacon on here. I've cooked this bacon in this pan, on this pan, a million times. So just so you guys know, we are gonna be packing this bacon in here. Don't worry, we all know bacon will draw up. It will make room. As it cooks, it shrinks a little bit. So you guys will see how I do it. I will put my bacon on the bottom rack and my biscuits up top. I said, yeah, you know, I have not cooked breakfast for the channel in a while. So let's do a quick breakfast. Quick, easy, family favorite breakfast. Who does not like a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit? And I like getting the grand biscuits because they are thick and fluffy. So I like getting those. You know, gives you like a nice thick biscuit in between, I mean, with the eggs and the cheese and bacon in between that fluffy biscuit. I love it. So yeah, we gotta kind of stuff this pan, scoop this over, make room for these last few pieces of bacon that I have. And this Hatfield pack gives you a lot of bacon, as you guys can see. For it to be thick cut, it's a lot of bacon in here. Alright, gonna squeeze it in here. Squeeze all my bacon on here. Let's make room for one more piece. Yep. I know it looks crowded, but trust me, it cooks down. Everybody gets along. Let's move this. Wash my hands real quick. Okay, so that is our bacon. We're gonna go ahead, get that bacon in the oven. Alright, get the bacon in the oven so that can start cooking. Quick, easy trade up bacon. Put it on the bottom rack. My bacon usually takes about, I like my bacon, we like the bacon crispy, but not all crunchy where it's breaking. We do like a little crisp to our bacon. So my bacon usually takes about maybe like 20-25 minutes. Alright, so let's get this out of our way. Let's move on to our biscuits. Let me get the tray for the biscuits. Alright. Wipe this off. And I love using this Iron Chef, well, let me see. Copper Chef, yeah, this is Copper Chef. I love using this for like my biscuits and stuff. So let's get our biscuits open. And you know what? This is a quick, easy breakfast. It really is. You throw that bacon and biscuits in there. You throw them in the oven at the same time. They're gonna cook together. And get these biscuits open. Ugh. Be freaking me out when these biscuits pop open. Am I the only one that's like that? But yeah, these are the grand biscuits. These are the really big ones. So, in my Copper Chef pan is, as you can see, it's non-stick. So I just throw these on there Make sure they've got enough space. There's 8 in a pack. So I make sure I space them out really good. And when they get done, I will throw some butter across the top of them. Quick, easy, quick and easy. Gonna throw these in the oven on that top rack. Okay, so we've got our bacon and biscuits in the oven. Let's move on to our eggs. We're gonna cook those up real quick. I already got my pan cleaned up with about a tablespoon of oil. A tablespoon of cooking oil in my pan. Let's move you guys over. It's time to get our eggs cooked. Quick, easy breakfast, guys. Quick, easy breakfast. All right. So, sometimes I crack my eggs in a bowl and scramble them. But most of the time, I just get my pan hot. Let me zoom you guys in so you guys can see what's going on. Sometimes I just let my pan get hot and I just drop my eggs in there. That's what I'm going to do today, just so you guys know. I'll wait for that oil to get hot enough. And one thing I like about my stove, it does not take long for it to get hot. It really doesn't. That's what I like about my stove. I really like those flat stoves. I think they're the electric stoves. I don't really like the gas stove. Kind of makes me feel a little too cautious about the whole gas stove thing. But yeah, one thing about this stove, it does get hot fast. So, okay. Let's go ahead. Now that my oil is heating up, let's go ahead and get our eggs cracked in there. I got this one egg that cracked already. Let me drop that in there. And I just start dropping my eggs. Quick and easy way. So that way you ain't got to scramble. You guys will see. Once I start cooking them, I'll scramble them anyway. Now you can add milk to your eggs. That does help your eggs be fluffier, you know. If you want a more fluffy egg, you can add a little milk to the eggs to help them, you know, fluff up. Excuse me. But it's not something I do all the time. Lately I've been cooking my eggs without the milk, and they do just fine. They fluff up just fine. You know, sometimes when you're cooking, sometimes you feel like it and sometimes you don't, you know. So as you guys can see, I'm not adding any salt, any pepper to my eggs. Eggs are already, the eggs that I get from Publix, they're already naturally salted. You know, just trying to cut back on that salt. You know, and of course I'm cooking for my girls, for my family. So I really don't want to be adding a lot of salt to stuff. So as you can see, my eggs, I just start to scramble them as they're in the pan. Make sure all my yolks get broken up. And I just start scrambling the eggs. We all know it does not take long for eggs to cook. I do not like to cook eggs on high heat because eggs don't need high heat to cook. I mean, we all know how easy it is to cook eggs. They don't need to be cooked on high heat, and they cook really fast. So you don't have to rush the eggs. I learned that. You don't have to rush them. Put a little oil in that pan, and the oil helps the eggs get all nice and fluffy and tasty too. So easy. So easy. And I just take my time. And I keep my eggs off the side of the pan. I don't know. I'm just OCD like that. Keep those eggs off the side of the pan. I don't know. I just don't like the eggs on the side of the pan. So I like to keep my eggs in the center of the pan. Medium heat, not high. Just a medium heat. Slowly let those eggs cook. And as you can see, I haven't added any milk, and the eggs are nice and fluffy. Gives you a pretty color. I think when we over scramble them, that kind of breaks down the fluffiness in the egg. You know, I drop them, I've been noticing when I drop them in my pan like this and I just start scrambling them, they turn out fluffy and pretty. And so, and look at that. We've made eggs in about what? 3 minutes we've cooked the eggs. Let me cut that stove off. Just flip them a little bit. And that's it. We don't need a lot of eggs. I mean, because we're going to be making bacon and egg biscuits. You know, so you don't need a lot of eggs for that. So I didn't want to cook too much eggs. But if I have leftovers, that's great. The girls will have it for in the morning when they get up for school. That way they can have a hot breakfast. Yeah, my girls, they don't like having bowls of cereal every morning. That's not how my girls are. My girls, we want a nice hot meal in their belly for school. So, I mean, I know that's how I am. I don't like having a bowl of cereal every morning. Alright, so our eggs are done. So, nice, quick, easy eggs, guys. Give you guys a close-up on those eggs. As you guys can see, they are nice and fluffy. So, alright guys, I will be back. I guess when I come back, it's the grand finale. The bacon and the biscuits are in the oven. So, nice, quick, easy meal, guys. I'll be back with the grand finale. Okay guys, we are back. Our biscuits are done. As you guys can see, let me zoom you guys in. I did put a little butter across the top of those biscuits. It's kind of melted into the biscuits. But yeah, they are all nice and buttery. I just took that bacon out of the oven. As you can see, it is still cooking. So, oh yeah, the bacon is nice and crispy. Not too crispy, but crispy enough. The whole house smells like bacon. You already know. Let me zoom y'all into that bacon. Doesn't that look amazing? Alright guys, you already saw the eggs. So yeah, that's it. Quick, easy family breakfast. So easy. Nice bacon, egg, and cheese if you want. Whatever you want to put on it. I'm going to have bacon and eggs. I might throw a little cheese on mine. But y'all seen me do it. So you know I did it, guys. Quick, easy breakfast for you, for the family, for guests, whoever you're fixing it for, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to go in the description box. Click on that link to my first channel. Over there, that is my spiritual journey. Talking about my life, living for Christ. Things that I've been through, things that I'm going through. Just sharing my Christian spiritual journey with you guys. Thanks so much for watching. God bless. Bye.